Hello, hello, Virgos. Welcome back. Let's take a look, Virgo, at, oh my God, Two of Cups. I was going to say, let's take a look at what the full moon may be bringing in. All right, so the full moon is tomorrow, the 12th. Today is February the 11th as I'm recording this, which 211 and starting out with the Two of Cups. I mean, we could literally break it down and do 1111, which is also associated with the Two of Cups. So today I'm recording this on 211, which is pretty perfect. But even 212 tomorrow, that date also still kind of is very significant for this first card. Now, the full moon is really good at bringing things up from the like subconscious and bringing them to the surface so they can be released, so they can be dealt with, so they can be let go of, whatever needs to happen. With this, it is coming across like the question I would have asked is during this snow moon, or also another name for this full moon is the moon where bear cubs are born. There's many different names for this full moon, the ice moon as well, but it can denote like the new cycles beginning, even though it is very snowy right now. In at least in the northern hemisphere, there's still new cycles, and so what's coming up from the subconscious is an awareness of a Two of Cups relationship. We may have literally those images could represent Virgo and whomever their divine partner is, maybe a dark-haired individual matching with a light-haired individual, or perhaps it just represents the opposite of light and dark, the opposite of the sun and the moon, which again would denote those divine counterparts. So it doesn't matter if it's masculine and feminine, or if that's just representing the energy. I never read for genders, I read for energy. So this could be, just think of it as the sun and the moon. But for right now, we're going to say him and her because that's what we see on the card. We have a Princess of Wands here, so that would be just the Page of Wands in any other deck. We've got this ferocious sense of loyalty that is I'm going to say kind of more associated with Virgo's side. Virgo could have a dog also, or they could be drawn to anything that represents loyalty. Wow, we have got Virgo showing up all day throughout this. So I am going to say that this is probably associated with them. How Virgo is looking at things, or what's coming up from the surface, is I think Virgo is starting to realize that there is a divine counterpart out there for them. Virgo is very sure of this, as sure as the fact that once upon a time they were a baby and someday they will be in their golden years, as sure as they are about the movement of the planets. Virgo is like very aware that there is a really important connection. I don't know if Virgo knows this person, because we actually have the pyramid there behind Virgo, but there is something here where if Virgo started to doubt the existence of like really important romances or really important counterparts, I think during this full moon, it's going to be so obvious that Virgo is going to recognize, no, I'm positive that I have a divine counterpart out there. I know it. I know it as clearly as anything else. And it's so funny because I said this card just came out in the Leo video, and I said I own that necklace, but I own it in red, the squash blossom necklace. So I don't know if that's important. I'll tag that necklace though in the in this video. So we've got the Magician. Oh my God, Virgo is aware, like I said, as plainly as the fact that they're aware of the own span of their life. They are aware, especially during this full moon, that the time for them to actually have a really amazing and profound relationship is actually what they're shifting into. They can feel the energy of the sun manifesting them. They can feel their divine counterpart calling at them. This is so strange because up until now, Virgo might have had failed relationships. They might have met people that weren't right for them. They might have even stopped believing in love, or they, deep down, they really didn't ever think that they found somebody that was like that connected to them. Maybe they really didn't even believe in that kind of stuff. And now, bizarrely, even though I'm not saying that Virgo's with this person yet, or even necessarily knows who they are at this moment, Virgo knows that they exist, and they're feeling some kind of a magnet pulling at them. And Virgo's like, I can't believe this, but there's a divine counterpart that I'm going to be connecting to. I can already feel him in some weird cosmic perfect alignment kind of situation. Okay, this is getting very awesome. This is getting very exciting. Eight of Swords, Virgo saying, but I can't go to him. I'm blocked from being able to get to him. He's the one who has to put in some supreme amount of effort to make something happen. I can't go chasing him. That's good, because Virgo is, as a giver, as an earth energy that wants to give, Virgo is like recognizing I am prevented from finding him, seeking him. He's doing the work right now. I'm not saying that he has to come rescue Virgo exactly, but somehow other things have to be, and I don't want to use the word manipulated, but somebody else has to do the work of energetically moving doors and, moving like, I don't know, like cargo containers out of the way to get to Virgo. And again, this is more in the energy realm right now. There is somebody out there that is looking for somebody like Virgo, but and it is in this storyline, it is a him. He is already manifesting moving mountains for Virgo. There's something awakening in him, specifically, I think, during this full moon as well. Tell me only about him, please. The High Priestess. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I can tell you we have a magical power couple. All of this is magic. All of this is the 5D realm. Virgo is being sought after. Their hero is coming to rescue the maiden in the castle. Our hero is moving mountains to get to Virgo. They are so sure that their divine counterpart is out there and that her existence is like, okay, let me describe it this way. And please don't be anybody get offended when I describe it this way. Because I'm going to take the magical 5D realm and we're going to bring it home into something that's very tangible. And I'm going to use Animal Kingdom as an example, because once upon a time, when I was a kid, I was a farm kid. And so you take that into consideration. But this pig, Nicholas, the piggy, he was, I'll say, in love with the neighbor's female piggy, and it was like they lived quite a distance away, and it was a huge long sloping hillside with tall grass, and it was a nightmare to try to keep Nick away from his lady piggy when he was lusty for his lady. And I mean, he knew where and he would bust out of his pen, and you couldn't see Nick, but you could see way up this massive, and we're talking like probably more than, I would say, more than like half a mile or so up a slope with tall grass. You could just see this like a shark parting the waters. The grass would move and you could see him making his way up to the neighbors, and we'd have to hop on bikes and stuff and try to get up there and stop him from trying to impregnate the neighbor's lady piggy that he was so enamored with. The only reason I'm describing it, this is not to say that to draw conclusions or comparisons between, piggies and Virgos, love. I'm just saying, at a very, if we were to take it really 3D, the desire and the ability to recognize through pheromones, through natural cycles, mating cycles and stuff like that exists in the animal kingdom. And of course, we are all animals. We are also spiritual, but that was such a great visual of like seeing him making this beeline, following the pheromones up to where his lady was. But it was a big distance to go. He couldn't see her. He just knew she was there and he had to go get her. And I'm feeling like, in the nicest of ways, at a non-visible way, this person is somehow crashing through the field of wheat to go get to his Virgo. I hope that doesn't sound wrong. I hope that my analogy is not, someone will be offended no matter what I say, no matter what. So I'm not going to worry about it. But I don't mean anything offensive by that. We've got the Princess of Sacred Circles. Maybe this is somebody who is feeling like, I'm supposed to make a baby with some magical person. I don't know who they are. I just know that there is some magical baby I have to have with this person who, where are they? Who are they? I don't know, but I'm on the quest for them. I don't really look at it as somebody that wants to have children with Virgo despite this card. I'm looking at it more like you notice that there's the four seasons are being represented here. And I almost feel like something has clicked in his life right now during this full moon where he knows now that there is, just like Virgo is suddenly aware that I have a divine counterpart and I don't know what it is, but something's tugging at me. I can feel somebody is on their way to me. He's aware that like this love story has to be given birth to. There is something, some person he must talk to. And it may start with something very simple. This could be, I don't know, does he know Virgo? Can I just get some kind of, we just had a storyline last night that was like, somebody had been like watching Virgo incognito or something. I think was like part of, no, you gotta be kidding me. We just got the Seven of Swords, which is kind of my incognito card. But we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, again, I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune, much like that wheel that has the four seasons represented, because that is indeed also what we would normally see with the Wheel of Fortune. I said, like, who is this? Who is Virgo to him? Does he know Virgo? Why does he know that he's got to get to Virgo? He's got to reach out to Virgo. There's some message that has to occur. It has to begin with a conversation, and that gives birth to everything else. There's something about divine timing here. There's something about, well, now I'm glad I went ahead and told the story about Nick the piggy, because this is somebody who is in their animal instinct, who has been like prowling just a bit, who has been watching for maybe quite a while. This is someone, because it's a Seven of Swords, this is about either he's been lying to himself that he didn't believe that somebody was a match for him out there, and now he just knows it and there's no fighting anymore. But I'm also thinking, because I was asking specifically, what is it about Virgo? How do you know Virgo? Who is Virgo to you? It's so crazy, because here we have that tall grass. I can't help but say he's known for a long time that he loved this Virgo. This is not somebody who doesn't know Virgo. Virgo, who is he to you? It almost seemed like Virgo is just now awakening to the fact that, like, I know that my person, I can't believe it, but I do believe in a Two of Cups, and I do know that he's out there. I can feel him tugging at me. But Virgo, do you know that it's him? We got a sideways card, so no matter what it says, I don't know. This is, again, one of those mystical cards. Virgo feels him from a distance. We see somebody on the other side of this portal or the other side of this screen. This could be like, as much as he's been watching Virgo from afar, but knowing that Virgo is right for him, Virgo has somehow, even if it's just in the subconscious, has picked up on his existence, or has felt with the Four of Wands that I do know that somehow, some way. Yes, this feels like a very long, drawn out storyline where these two had not, it's like they had to go through different life experiences, life adventures before the chance for them to come together would occur. Like Virgo has seen his face, filed it away in their mind, but then went on with life, had mishaps, had loneliness, had things that didn't work out, had all kinds of problems, recovered from things, ended up solo, single, and more attuned to their intuition than ever. But all that had to play out before Virgo was going to be able to acknowledge, like, there is this face that stays in my mind. Ace of Pentacles. For Virgo, it's a little less on the nose. For Virgo, it's I don't know that Virgo has this person like that they've been, oh my God, I'm in love with them, I know just who it is. I almost feel more like Virgo has maybe even started to have a dream about this person, or there is something that is drawing Virgo to this individual. Again, maybe it's like their face stays in Virgo's mind. Five of Cups. There's something here about, with this new beginning in between these two fives. Fives are always numbers of change. A bunch of things had to change in Virgo's life before they would have been ready to actually call this person in. Before no matter what Virgo went through before, they were not genuinely ready for their Two of Cups person until now. Did Virgo have history with them specifically, though? With the World card here, my impression is no. My impression is that this is somebody who Virgo is aware of. And this is that emperor is somebody that has watched Virgo for a while, but somehow now that everything is changing, Virgo can look back in the history of their life and they can say, I went through so many ups and downs. I went through so many heartbreaks. I went through all these things. None of those people were right for me that I knew in the past. But somehow, some way, it seems so clear now. Of course it was him. Of course it's supposed to be him. But I wasn't in the place to find him, see him, be with him. Why was he not in the place to have been with Virgo up until now in this story? And we saw the divine counterpart, or excuse me, the divine timing here. Page of Cups. I don't know. It's like he also had to be in the place where he was ready to come forth with an offer to this Virgo. How long? Can I see anything about how long have these two known of each other's existence? Long time. Maybe lifetimes. We have the Hermit, and it's coupled with that Ace of Cups. I don't know. This is a mysterious storyline because it's about people who have, in the strange realm that's hard to explain, they have loved each other for a long time, known of each other for a long time, but nothing had come to pass for a long time. So let me confirm, they have no history in the 3D world yet. Is that correct? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. No, these two did not love. They did not date. This is not one of Virgo's exes. Instead, this is, again, we have the Emperor. We have somebody who's busting out of like just being a face that Virgo knew and now becoming real flesh and blood, who's going to be right there in Virgo's world. So uncanny, huh? And I almost feel like if they have known of Virgo for at least 3 years, never crossed paths with Virgo, but known of Virgo, Virgo has known of them. And only now, maybe this is into the 4th year, that they're ready to talk to Virgo. They are the ones making the move. They are the ones in the energy of the sun. That has been so consistent in this. So consistent. But it's so interesting that, this is all about the energy of the full moon. And it's like the full moon is pushing him to talk. Why is the full moon pushing him to make this move toward Virgo? Because this is very much about what he's doing. There's something about the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have that 3 of Pentacles. So it's just time. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's time. These flowers almost look like little, what do you call the things that you blow on, the little windmill things? Yeah, I'm coming, baby. It's simply, I don't know any other way to put it. It simply is like he knows that it's time, the way only an emperor can. All right, you guys, I will be back to do other zodiacs in a bit, but for now, the baby doth call. I'm coming, my love. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing.